Hey, what's going on? Don't flop all fucking day. You know the score. We're back here. It's night number 1 of 3. It's a Sunburn 2 warm-up party. We're about to get into battle number 2 of the evening. MC on my right-hand side making another appearance. Got my man Rob Wilson. Make some noise. Let's go. And MC on my left-hand side, second battle as well. On my left we got HYPHEN. Make some noise. Let's go. Chose off camera, you're going first, yeah? Alright, we chose off camera 3 rounds promo. Make sure you leave a comment in the comment box and a viewpoint as well. It's on HYPHEN round 1, let's go.
Now before this battle starts, can everyone please take a look at that small, malnourished Asian child? Wow. See, what they're looking at, Rob, right now is your misshapen face. It's kind of weird, and I know even you hate it, but don't worry. One day you'll grow up and maybe you'll unsuccessfully use online dating. I mean, the fact is, when they look at you, they see this small circus freak looking dude who missed puberty, so you should see, looking like you do, they don't laugh at the ideas in your raps, they laugh at the idea that you rap. Now, see, the fact is, I'm about to teach a lesson. Beat and stretch is prepubescent because you've got some decent bars, but shit delivery means they miss the message. It's a game of Chinese whispers when this Chinese whispers. But the difference is with me, my bars go overhead. This writing like Leonardo da Vinci crafted the Mona Lisa because it's subtle angles and lines behind what you're seeing, so you're left guessing the meaning to every expression. Now what you need to get, Rob, is that you've won one battle against a weed smoker who choked. But between his worst bars and your best, well, it was kind of close. So I guess you were a stone's throw away from a stoner's throwaways. And me, I'm never too stoned to give a pile driver to this little 2-stone fool. No, bitch. I'm actually kind of jealous of you. Because the fact is, I'm kind of awful with women. One time, no, seriously. One time, I took it. I had the morning after pill because I thought it was for guys, but Rob Facts. The fact is, when it comes to safe sex, Rob doesn't make a conscious effort, because that face right there, well, that's his own contraception. But I'll focus on our face there, but for now, let's face facts. See, we cannot compare. This match is unfair. Chinese student get rolled over. This ring, Tiananmen Square. Because this is a Midas touch against a guy who gets, sorry, I don't think of you that way, when he tries to fuck.
Let's go, Rob.
Let's go, Rob. Big Bobby. Let's go, Rob.
You should all know he ain't that great. I'm serving some nervous bum. On looks alone they gave me straight. The Persian son of Juan, but maybe... The Persian son of Juan, but maybe I deserve this one because my last opponent, Heretic, got great acclaim. My next opponent's Innuendo. He's gained some fame, so it's a double-barreled surname when I break this lane because I'm using hyphen to get from name to name. When you first made your place, there's no way you beat Vic, because you talk through his rounds like there ain't some cheap shit. Now, talking through rounds don't make you G, it's just making me think he's the Asian T kid, and that's what's making me think why he's a sucker for. We heard this hyphen guy and we don't want no more. Anyone saying hyphen scores high I won't trust for sure, because when hyphen drops lines, that's an underscore. Talk during my rounds then, I'll punch your jaw. So don't care to try, man. You're barely my stanza, prepare to die, and you can scarcely write tracks which compare to my raps. Beware, cause I can impair your hype, fam. Don't dare to try act aggressive like that. You'd be scared of my nan. So don't dare to try act aggressive like that. You'd be scared of my nan. She's dead, you sly twat. If I bared my right hand, you think this brer would fight back? Yeah, and I'm black. One last thing. This ain't my tryout, but I'm about to show you all my talents, so don't call time now. Punctuation bars. I'm sicker than this wicked than the wicked. Punctuation. I'm sicker than this wicked as awake and spit first. I'll split hyphen in half, like a smaller hyphen looking in the middle. This is peak, alright. When he calls time, I'll split hyphen horizontally. Equal sign.
No, hold it down. In his last battle, he spent a whole round insulting someone for being posh. Now, I can't talk, but that guy took shots against someone else for being posh. That's like a Muslim terrorist starting to bomb a mosque. See, the fact is, your whole life is a series of face palms. The only time you win anything, is awards for taking part. Except that one time when the guy forgot all of his lines and you copied all of yours. So, will he be copying bars this battle? I can hope, but it's clear he will. It's like the US intervening in the Middle East. Any success is based off stolen materials, but the fact is, watching you perform, you spit and dribble, man, it's odd. It's like watching some kind of small rabid dog, but Heretic already exposed you for copying, so having rabies would explain why this little bitch bites so much. Now, yo, so, having explained why this little bitch bites so much. But see, every battle, he comes with the same shit. He's finding his lines online, never changing, never moving, never growing. But he's religious. So it makes sense that the Christian boy doesn't believe in evolution. Now, I'm about to show this man's akin to a mannequin. Man, I'm sure, because all battlers are characters. You're a caricature. In his last battle, he nearly cried when the dude got in his face and fucking cracked him to the floor. So you're a copy that melts when there's heat. As a battler, your wax models at Madame Two Swords. Now, so your wax models at Madame Two Swords. Now, let's get back to it because. Hold up. Wax models at Madame Two Swords. Run it back. As a battler, your wax models at Madame Two Swords. See. Fuck, just give me a sec. Fucking hell. Oh! Shit. Sorry about that. Wax models are Madame Two Swords, because the fact is I'm about to show that every fucking bar like explodes in Chernobyl. That means once it goes off, this motherfucker isn't coming back. Because when he raps... time, fuck it.
Real talk. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Real talk. I don't know anything about your life. I don't know anything about your life. Or where you've been, man. But you smell like a bin, man. So it was a nice way to finish up on me for free. Here is some shampoo and conditioner. Now that was a lyric he actually wrote. Now the exit is there. Can you pack up and go? Because that was tragic, you know. You pathetic knob. You took shampoo out in your battle. That's why I said you lost. So me taking the piss is what's best because after I rub it in, you're getting washed. And that should set it off. That should set it off, because in battling, you should know there's no props you can use. You should have taken Victor out, not the shampoo. Word to Flex Blizzard. I'ma pop the mag too, hit your head and shoulders, not the shampoo. It's not the obstacle, not again. In battling, you should know there's no props you can use. You should have taken Victor out, not the shampoo. Word to Flex Blizzard. I'ma pop the mag too, hit your head and shoulders, not the shampoo. His mum caught him smoking weed. Now she's got a sad mood. She smelt those herbal essences. Herbal essences. not the shampoo. But she sells her pussy cheap, and it's not that bad, dude. She's got that £10 Pro V.
Let's go!
I can't believe you took shampoo out in your battle. You'd think this bar would know what's best. You wouldn't look more stupid if you rapped about sparking toast, you player. But enough of that. There's more from in his past than no to test, like his music, which admittedly gets as much love as the love my slogan gets. Now, my family are musicians, so when I write a passage, that's me following the path of my rite of passage, but I'm disillusioned with the music. Why? Because that is I won't put myself level with the whitest trap kids who saturate the game with their lies and whackness. I do gun bars ironically, but they actually believe that their lives are manic. In their 16s rapping, I have to mind their manners. Gunning, but they're 16 rapping, I need to mind their manners when they talk about their struggle. How it's shite and savage, hunger drives them to a state. Irish famine, but their parents raise them well. I can't abide by that because they get caught out when having tracks on arms, like an addict. But this hyphen faggot talks about finding his true love. That's nice now, that is. But girls, if you have a stalker, I think that's him. Because he focused on that same subject, it's kinda tragic trying to get a chick through the bars like Piper Chapman. And it's great to mention Tinder, because it's been said a while in clashes, but he won't talk to any woman who's been swiping that pic, so I guess this bloody hater's a shit rugby player. He doesn't score because he never really tries in matches. Time.
Now he's right. I made a bunch of tracks that were about an ex, and he's heard them. But bro, come back when you've actually had a girlfriend. So you can create these intricate structured multis. Pretend you're gonna shoot him. Gangster on a gunstees, or you can just say it how it is. He is fucking ugly. I mean, he looks so much like a fetus, I honestly wonder how. He looks so much like a fetus, his pics on Facebook are just him in an ultrasound. He's kind of like an Asian twist on the kid from Home Alone, except with quite a few missing chromosomes. I mean, he's so ugly, not even his mum adores him. He's so ugly, his parents pretend he's adopted, so appalling, I know. And he's so ugly that one look at him could make the Pope pro-abortion. Now, that's funny. Wow. That's funny because he's religious. But to be honest, I kind of respect that. Because it's clear that God gave Rob the traits to say honourable. You see, God gave him a face that made sex before marriage impossible. And the fact is, the connection between God and Rob goes so deep. One night he was praying, asking, how can he be a better Christian? And God heard him. So he came down and blessed him with that weird voice and face so he'd always stay a virgin. But real talk, you either copy bars or have no real lyrics. You have a shit face and personality, your whole appeal is a gimmick. Now, your physique is poor in real life, that's a weakness, sure. But the fact is, in battle rap, your Achilles heel is the foot that's got you in this door. Because, honestly, the Achilles heel is the foot that's got you in this door. Because when it comes to rapping, he has literally no talent. Has anyone seen a 16-bar challenge? It's a mess. It's like Quill's offbeat drops. If Quill was deaf. Because the real talk, people see this Asian spastic-looking kid and wonder why he's like rapping. But the fact is, to pretend they watch you because of the talent is like saying people watch that program Embarrassing Bodies for the great acting. Time. All right.
So, we're both well-spoken Asians. No for spitting the joke, so for certain YouTube comments will be killing us both, but we ain't similar though. I took a different approach. You're known for songs with girls like Christopher Owens, but I'm killing opponents off of writtens alone. Bar for bar, I killed Heretic and Chenzo. They only beat me because my performances wasn't dope, but either way, don't go thinking that this shit will be close, because I'm killing this idiot, literally smoking, I'm lifting him, kicking this kid in the ocean, I'm picking up a pyramid to stick into yoga. Picking up a pyramid to stick into yo ribs, crippling yeah, for the sake of the multitude. Picking up a pyramid to stick into yo ribs, crippling my limbs because the pyramid's so big. I'ma put him in a cast like this Hindu's supposed to be, and when I've killed him, he'll become River's opponent. That's dumped to rivers after death. Didn't you know that's what usually happens to an Indian bloke? Now I apologise, because it's more than racism I wrote, but there's more that I have to tell him so he knows that just because his class is in the middle with don't mean that he can go ahead and give that gimmick a go, because there's middle class rappers who are sicker with flows, and with battle rap expanding, that list ever grows, and he has nothing to offer but his quiff and his brogues, bringing nothing to the table like he is on the dole, but there's no way that he could be on the dole, because man works for a shareholders bank called Goldman Sachs. Now, I'm friends... Do now.
Yes.
Now, I'm friends with these heavily left-leaning kids, and they've been telling me things which have been getting me pissed. They said that Goldman Sachs are unethical dicks who've been taking apart people's investments to bits, and that's the reason that this country's in debt pretty big, and that's the reason why some people here are left in the sticks. You're pathetic and wicked. Don't you dare go and think that you deserve some love and that you should get credit for this. You deserve some love and that you should get credit for this. And the reason that your loyalties and questioning shit, do you realise you're nothing but a decimal to them? I hope you're left in a ditch, because word is, with workers they're incredibly strict. So if you get really pissed, they'll take your melon off quick. Act head on a stick, they'll put your head on a stick. There's levels to this. He deserves nothing less than a hellish abyss, but he won't care for that since this fellow is rich. So nothing that I say will affect him a bit, because if I check in his pockets, there'll be checks in his pockets. The only check in his pockets should be getting is this. Rob gun, yeah. So the future opponents are just ended this game. I put HYPHEN in a box, and innuendo's a prick.